Welcome to you once again. Hello everybody. Almost real time. We're in South Florida. It is almost November and man, it is hot. By the way, this is our friend Eddie. Remember Eddie? He took us out on his boat. It's been almost a year, man. We're overdue. We have to go like to the Keys maybe. I mean, when it cools down, anyway, that was a great trip. We did the Gables Waterway. We did all the houses of the rich and famous. Check out that video if you can. Anyway, at the time, I hinted that Eddie was an inventor and he was coming out with a great new product for RVers, campers in general. I mean, overlanders, pretty much for anybody. It's this right here.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah.
All right, let me introduce you to Slinky stove. Eddie, it's your product. You can tell us a little bit about it. I know it's the storable solution, so it's a portable fire pit, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was on the fence about buying a fire pit, which it was difficult to get a fire pit and travel in the RV because it didn't fit. So I went looking to see if there was something collapsible, and I couldn't find anything. So I couldn't believe it. There was nothing collapsible as a fire pit that stayed intact and collapsible, telescopic. So I embarked on this journey to create it, to be able to bring this to the market, and it's almost 2 years later, and now we have it done.
All right. Well, let's show everybody how it works. I mean, you have it does come. Well, it's hot. This being here in the sun for a couple of not even minutes, and it's already hot. How do you collapse it? How does it work?
It has 3 concentric rings, and then it has an L bracket that slides in, and basically you just like that. And then the legs collapse inside, and you can and it comes with a carrying case. I see. So very cool. And this is a tray where you would. That's where the ash pad. You could dump out the ashes. Everything's included.
Everything is included, and then you could in the down position, right? Just to have some fire, and then you could.
Yeah. So when you have the firewood here, it's a little bit more visible. You could see it. A lot of times these other fire pits, you don't really enjoy the fire as much because you can't see the wood.
Yeah, it's like a trash can.
It's like a trash, exactly.
Yeah, and this one,
this allows you to enjoy the fire pit when it's not that windy, and then when it's a little more windy, there's another stage where you could collapse it, and also for cooking as well. So
you could leave it like that
at this stage, or we could bring it all the way up.
And this is a smokeless fire pit too, right?
Yes.
It has that air circulation that makes the flame burn more efficiently, basically.
It has something that we call the maximized airflow technology, which allows a large amount of air to move through it to maximize the burn to create a more smokeless fire pit experience. That
is awesome. I can't wait to try this final version. And you have 3 sizes too,
yes.
which
this is our largest size. This is the 25-inch. That we have now. We have a 17-inch, which is really the more popular. It's going to be more popular because it's going to fit even in the small compartments of the RV and make it very transportable. And then we have a 7-inch one.
And that's
that could be on the table. Be used on the table.
You would think that one probably even more for backpacking. I would think.
Or backpacking,
because you could take it pretty much anywhere. And I see you can do firewood, but you can do pellets too, right?
Yes.
You were telling me you can do pellets, and on the small one, there's that gas option. What do you call those things?
We're looking also at creating a propane option.
A propane option too?
Maybe in the future that's going to come out, but right now it's basically pellets or firewood.
All right.
And the small one you could also use a sterno for heating. It fits right in there. We'll show that next.
Well, man, it looks great. I'm glad you're fine. I mean, it's been over a year in the making. All these things you have this thing patented, of course.
Yes.
It's been a long process. I've been along with Eddie along all this, and it looks great. Can't wait to try it, man. But you know what? It's too hot here right now, and let's move to a more appropriate location. much better. Eddie, we're here. We're now in the Florida Keys, everybody. Let's get the fire pit. My hand is Slinky stove. The storable solution.
That's it.
It is such a magical afternoon in the Florida Keys. As the sun slowly sets over the horizon, it is great to spend quality time with friends, family, fellow campers, by the warmth of a raging campfire, as we experience one of those fiery sunsets few places like the Florida Keys can provide. Elevate the outdoor experience with Slinky Stove. Click the link in the video description or scan the QR code to get yours today.